bad first impression of Washington, man. Heck nah. So, before I left to Cali, right? I was hanging out with some people, with Dawn, and just to chill. And for some reason, for a while they didn't want to chill for a long time, and I was like, all right, that's cool, I ain't tripping over that. I don't mind that. That's not no problem at all. So months later, I was talking to this person again, and they ended up being down to chill. So we chilled for the first time. They was liking me and stuff. It was kind of obvious and clear. We got drunk the first night, and then that was that. But next thing you know, the next time we hang out, and all this was like non-consensual, by the way, and stuff happened basically because I went to their house and but it's just like Kristyanna or something like that, and they got this Twitch or whatever, they got whatever they doing over there, and because my name's on it, I want to put it out there, before someone's saying all this other stuff, because they're messaging me on PlayStation, man. Like, PlayStation. I'm legit trying to get my platinum trophy for freaking the Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, and Hollow Realization. I'm just chilling playing, and then I'm getting these messages. And I'm just confused because how are they gonna feel that way when they basically was doing all that? So, so this person just like really weird. Back in March, I was talking to them, and I was like joking. I was like, "Hot that name, no. I'm not gonna say like their, PlayStation or anything or their information." But I was asking them if they wanted to play. We just never got to play, basically. And then in May, I was telling them, I was like, LOL, you're playing Apex. 2 weeks before I left. Because I guess I was playing Apex or something. And then July, during my birthday month, I don't need this during, like, it's going to happen anytime, right? Anytime. It could be happening during the worst times, like, and it can happen at any time. So I was like, all right, I already know what I'm finna do at the end of this. I got stuff to do. I'm a busy man. I'm a working man. So I'll get to this part later. But basically, we chilled for a while. I drank and I smoked because they smoked. But they's like taking shrooms and LSD and probably other stuff. But they're smoking weed and stuff and getting drunk too. And that's not the issue, but that's kind of reminding me of like 2020 with certain people, and that's when it was the worst time of my life, because they was doing drugs and cocaine and all this other stuff, and that was when like the X Deadly's gimmick character that I was doing, that was getting down to the downfall, and all my people were in my graces, right? I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all and the support. But when those same people I thought I was chill with, right? Those same people turn on me, every single one of them, and they don't do none, that's when it's like, okay. So, reminding me of that situation, not no PTSD, but just reminding me of that situation after what this Kristyanna person said. I don't know what her freaking Twitch is, so I'm just gonna call her by a name. And we was cool. We was like friends and stuff. She wanted to be more, but basically when we were hanging out, she's always like wanting to sex and touching up and filling up on me, and then just wanting some stuff. And I even told her like, I'm not really feeling that way, And because I wasn't rocking with it, and because I didn't like her like that, and I only saw her as a friend, she started tripping to freak out. And I knew that friend or whatever she had at her house, they had to have something going on. I don't care, like, if that dude got a wife or something happened. I know there's something like that. And then that dude's mom was looking at me like she was trying to, you know, want to do some stuff too. And I'm like, bro, what is this? This is literally reminding me of the freaking house I was just at in 2020. Not just that, but like that place. For like 2020, 2021. Yeah, that was a little weird. And then I had these trippy pants, right? If you guys remember my my trippy pair of pants, I think I got it. Not pants, but like PJs. Let me pull them out, because this was where I was like, all right, yeah, I don't know if I could rock with these people, because this is my shoes and this is what I'm doing. So I was wearing this, right? And the dude made a comment, I guess. So that's when I definitely knew they had something going on, like they was messing around or something. But she was trying to mess around with me and stuff. So that made it a lot weirder, but makes sense, you know. I just had a female do that same stuff too, but I mean, like, that's how it is, you know. That's how they be. They just cannot choose one dude and can't hop off one. They have to be on all of them, all the D's. So similar situation, but not really. So because I was forced into doing that, because I wasn't trying to do none of that. I can't just run home. That's across town, you know, that's far. I could have, but I was like, bro, I just want to chill. I only stayed for the drinks, basically. But I mean, at least I was wearing a rubber. Now here's the problem. That came to be all of that, plus her kept doing all that stuff, and then freaking, the problem wasn't by then, but the problem was when I left. I started getting texts on TikTok, and at the time I did have TikTok because I was just using it in case I get messages or just something happens on there, and I just had it. So I read my messages, and she was saying something, I don't even remember what she was saying, and she's all telling me all this. I'm like, bro, what is this? Where's this coming from? We was just chilling, like, not even that long ago, and all of a sudden you're gonna come at me like this? Where'd this come from? So I don't know what that dude, or what happens in that house, or what. But yeah, that dude made the comment about my trippy pants, and he said that he didn't like them or something. And I'm like, okay, so why couldn't you tell me that? Why'd you have to tell hers that? You told the female, but not me. Now, see, these people are from Washington, though. All right, this is the very worst bad impression of Washington I ever had. That was in the intro of the video, you know, where that came from, but terrible first impression. And I want to like Washington, I do, because of the rain and stuff, but like the only people I ever met that moved to Kingman, Arizona, that moved there, terrible first impression, bro. I mean, like, the mom didn't say nothing, the kid's not even old enough to say anything, and the wife of that dude that's making the comment weren't even there. But, you know, I don't know. As soon as I heard that they were taking mushrooms and that dude sells mushrooms to his mom, I'm like, alright, I don't know what the freak going on, but leave me out of it. Because I knew if I stayed there longer, you know, something else was finna happen. And I didn't even trust, like, sleeping there, you know. But, yeah, it was a time for sure. So after those text messages on TikTok, I was like, yeah, screw this, man. Like, I'm blocking this, and I'm just gonna leave it as is. Cause like, I'm trying to have my phone on for like business and stuff. I don't care what anybody says about me blocking anybody. It's what I'm doing. Cause I'm a CEO. I do stuff. I do important decisions, and I got a lot more to do. There's way more stuff that I gotta handle than this one chick who got mad because she wanted a relationship or something more. And she was just, it wasn't even in the friend zone. Couldn't even be friends at that point, because then I was saying, like, you know, I never saw you anything more as a friend type of thing. Like, I didn't say that, but like, that's basically how it was. She's just overreacting and stuff, man, and it's weird. But, you know, because she, you know, streams on Twitch and has like content creator stuff, I gotta put this out there because, you know, I gotta take a little bit of my time to do this, because people
want to waste time building these fake stories up. So, you know, I got to be here. And so, bro, it's been at least like almost 2 months since I got that message on TikTok, right? Before I went to Cali. And then I'm getting a message on PlayStation. I unfriended her, right? I unfriended them. I didn't block them because I don't block. But that time I did on TikTok. So that's that. Only person I ever had blocked on TikTok. And I get a message, and I'm like, y'all gotta be playing with me, because I saw who it was. And she's all saying that the hospital is costing her money, and I'm like, okay, so what is this? What does it got to do with me? Like, I got stuff to do. What's this got to do with me? So then I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. So I told them, you know what, hit me up on Snapchat, because like, you're texting me on this on the game, for one. For two, not everybody got the PSN app to respond back and talk. You know, and I said, if this is such an important situation, basically just hit me up on Snap. I ain't got time for this. So I'll spend a little bit of time and see if she's gonna say something different, which, you know, go figure, she didn't. Unsurprisingly. Why am I not surprised? So I explained, like, if there's a problem, then let me know, basically. If there's like anything that's going on, let me know. That sucks that it's expensive, but that ain't on me. I never had no animosity or hate y'all, but y'all coming off randomly hating on my stuff. I ain't know why, over something that just happens. Like, stuff happens, and so it was my fault. Like, I think she just had an excuse to get mad at me, and I don't know. I mean, like, when you're a junkie, you know, that kind of stuff does that, you know, and some people just cannot control themselves. And hey, you know, you do you, but leave my brand and me alone, type of thing, you know. And I already have to deal with junkies like Hawk or whatever, or Joshua or whatever, and the overweight one, that Flea or whatever, and that whole group of people, Dark Mario or whatever. Like I'm saying, it's whatever. I just don't care. Like, whatever, because ain't nobody even knew any of them. The only time they even heard of them is in this video. Any of those people I just named. So going back to it, I was like, well, speaking of that, you know, if you feel a certain type of way over this, that sucks, because I at least want to be friends. You know, if we can't, then hey, you know, your decision to choose what you're doing. And I said, hope the best for you. You know, it's nothing bad. But basically in that response, I'm like, bro, it's so weird. So weird. They're saying it's just like an egotistical thing, narcissism. I don't just start hating, is what she said. I was extremely upfront with you from the beginning, because no, she wasn't. Nah, that's cap. And it's weird. She's basically putting the blame on me, trying to guilt trip, and nah, that just was not the. That's just not it, bro. Like, that is not that. But this is the part that was the weird part right here. I don't know if you're trying to do that to embarrass me or what, but I'll never take that from anyone. And my real friends would never. They would have helped me. And I'm like, and I said, if those are your friends, then I see why you're reacting like this, because they aren't helping you. Because if they did help you, you wouldn't be reacting negatively, and you would have had this all fixed, and you wouldn't even message me. But nah, they're your friends. And I said, or at least that's what you're saying, because of how much they'd help you. But I don't know, you know. I don't know her, she don't know me, so, you know, that's that. And then guilt tripping, saying that I'm saying that it's all her problem. I'm like, nah, I never said that. I don't know what she's trying to come up with. And then just overreacting, and I'm like, you know what, screw this, bro. I was like, you know, enjoy yourself in Japan, I don't care. So yeah, I don't know, just don't believe stories you hear online.